I'm at the Downward Dog Yoga Studio, here to interview Grant Hutchinson, who's been practicing yoga and meditation for the past 9 years. He's also traveled to India to study meditation and is very knowledgeable. I asked him our video question of the day: is meditation a religious thing?
I really like the way Richard Freeman talks about practice, especially in the Hatha Yoga tradition. And he describes it as heteropraxis rather than orthodoxy, which means that it is a whole collection of different practices that are brought together, whose intent are to bring awareness constantly back to the body, back to this question of what is true about this moment of experience. So the answers are not the important thing. They're not actually the interesting thing. It's the ability to keep questioning, to keep searching. And this as opposed to orthodoxy, which is more the religious model where there is a truth. There is something we believe, there's something we're told, and there's this container that we accept. And so in that sense, meditation doesn't rest in that one place. There's no place to stop. Every time we come to an insight or some sort of experience, we have to let those things go. We have to actually go beyond them to see that they could be true in that one moment, but then conditions change, circumstances are different, and we can't just rely on that truth because it ceases to be the truth and just was a truth. Now that said, this tradition comes to us both from the yogic tradition and from the Buddhist tradition, deeply embedded in a system of ethics, in the way that we show up in the world. And I think the danger of secularizing meditation too much is that it gets stripped of this really rich relational practice. And I think we live in a world where we can't afford to do this. With the state of the natural world, political situations around the world, in Toronto, we need to be awake to interrelationship.